Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, folks. Mark here from M1 Racing. Thanks ever so much for being with us on a Sunday. We have got another Iron Man race for you this Sunday. This is our 100% races with the G-Force Racing League. We started them, this is now round 4, so we started them something like 8 weeks ago. They're a lot of fun. Yes, we take it seriously, but it's predominantly about getting out there on track and testing ourselves out with a little bit of stamina over 100% race. We also only get a 1 lap qualifier, so we just get the one chance to get it right and find our starting position on the grid. So that's going to be coming up very shortly. You can see in the top right corner of your screen, folks, this is a replay of my last outing in Mexico, which was a learning experience, as all of them are for me. But I'm not going to be alone this week. I am very delighted to welcome David T to the commentary room this week. David's going to be driving in the race, but also talking to us as we go along. We're going to try and keep you entertained and also try and explain what's going on as we go. David will usually be a little bit further up the grid than me, so David will give us a perspective on perhaps what's happening towards the front. David, good afternoon, I should say to you. We clarified that before we came on air. How you doing?
Pretty good. Can't complain today. It's going to be a fun one. Great really Sunday afternoon drive in store for us today.
Oh yeah, Sunday afternoon drive. No, so there's a typical British pastime we are known for. Now, we were chatting off air just before we came on about last time we were in Bahrain, which was the start of the season 2 of the Elite League, which you were with us at. Tell me again, so remind us who won that season 2 race in Bahrain.
On track, we had it as J Repo, but FIA gave him a 5-second penalty for an incident earlier in the race, and so the winner was actually SHS, our season 1 champion and season 2 runner-up. Absolutely
right. And folks, if you have not met David T before, apart from the fact he's an absolutely lovely man, he is also our stats guru. So if there's anything you want to know about the stats and the finishing positions and how people have done over the various times in the league, David is the man to know. David, how much time do you spend putting those stats together? Because there is so much of them.
Normally it takes about 2-3 hours every week to get it updated for the elite races, because I keep quite a spreadsheet to give as much data as possible to us, so that way I can have anything available at any point if somebody wants to ask for it. But I have it to where I list the results of the race, then it's where drivers finished to further calculate average finishing positions, DNFs, who got fastest lap, who finished on the podium, who got pole, and there's a standings tab that shows who's leading the championship, which team is leading the constructors. That's I think the tab I spent the most time on, just to get all the formulas working right, because I had to really toy around with them just to get them where I wanted them, to where it just, as soon as I put in the numbers up there for the drivers, it automatically updates the teams.
And we use them massively during commentary, folks. The extra insight that gives us to what our drivers have been up to and how they compare against others is just fantastic. David, I know I said it to you many times before, but huge thanks to you for doing that. And we've got some numbers, folks, to show you from last time out in Mexico. So you can see the replay, top right corner. That's where you've probably seen me getting passed numerous times by lots of different people. But Mac T came home to win in Mexico. Mac T improving week on week across all the GFR leagues. M. Dorling coming home in second, and then Ghosty in third. So they were our top 3. David, you finished 5th in Mexico. Pretty happy with that?
Yeah. If it weren't for the penalties, I would have felt a lot happier, because it probably would have put me on the podium, but Mexico penalties caught me out, so I'll take the 5th place. It was definitely a fun one. The strategy was a fun one in that one.
Just fuel saving.
Because of how I didn't have that issue. I overfueled. No, I knew it was a burner, and I went extra on the fuel. I was good, and I was sitting in a call with Hannes and Spicy during that race, and Spice and I both went around the same level. We were fine, but Hannes underfueled, and he had to save a lot, so he was working with me and Emil and a few of the others that were around that front group for a lot of that race just to save fuel.
Yeah.
So if he had not had to save fuel, I feel he could have probably pushed a lot more and maybe been a little bit further up the race before he did his namesake later on. But
yeah, the
we love him for
resets to track. Yeah, well, he's given us plenty of entertainment, but now our drivers get a pretty tough penalty now for resetting to track. So we're hopefully, I don't think we'll get to use our Hannes emotes quite as much as perhaps we have done in recent weeks. But you never know.
Well, we can still use them, but we just may not be using it to call people out for doing it. So
that is true. So, folks, if you're wondering why the live feed in the bottom right corner of your screen is showing no signal, it's because I normally stream from or run the game from a completely separate machine, but because I'm driving today, I'm actually going to try and drive using my normal PC, which is where I spend most of my time when I do get to play the game. So just going to try it out this week. Hopefully it will work and my PC will hold up to it, but if it doesn't, for any reason it completely craps out on me, I may have to switch over to the reserve, which I usually use for the commentary on a Wednesday. We'll see how it plays out. We are just waiting for the lobby to fill up. I think we're almost there. We've got 12 drivers. I think
we're almost there too.
Yeah.
I think this might be where we end up at.
No Spicy by the looks of things, or Goat Ghosty this week. But we've got some strong drivers out there. So, David, early predictions. You can see the lobby. I know our folks here on screen can't see it. But who are you going to pick to win today's race in Bahrain?
You can never count out the man that's only finished top 2 so far in these Iron Man races, Mac T. He's had some really good races. But we got a new one here in the Iron Man for the first time in Charlie Ark, his first Iron Man race today.
Yeah.
And if anything from last Wednesday, he can win a race. So you can't count him out. You never know. SS7's normally in around the hunt. He almost won in Brazil had it not been for penalties. So you just got to wait and see.
Let's wait and see. All right, folks, we are being told to ready up, so we are going to ready up. I'm going to switch over to the game view on your feed so you can see what's going on here. And we are loading in. All right, so reminder, folks, we just get the one shot of qualification. I'm driving for AlphaTauri, as always. My teammate, T-Man, is out. David, you're driving for Haas, yes?
Always. Got to represent for that American team. Till we get another one, hopefully.
All right, we are going in. So we'll get the opportunity to pick our setup. Go and do one flying lap, see where we land on the grid. I'm with David. I think Charlie Ark's going to be one to watch for. Can't count out Mac T at all. I don't know how much M. Dorling likes this track. I know Emma Leckie likes it well.
Yeah.
Mr. 1010 Wings, as we affectionately...
I will say, do not expect a repeat poll from me this week. I got lucky last week, but I'm not getting it this week. I just know it. I would be shocked. Hello there, Owen.
Oh, we got OhBoh in the chat.
Hello.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Hello.
Oh, I'm glad you could be here. I'm just trying to find my setup. Right.
That's the first one in the list for me. Bahrain first track, first one on the list. Good luck to us here.
So good luck, folks. Here we go.
Oh, Emil has no setup for the race.
Uh-oh.
He accidentally readied up, so he has no setup for the entire qualifying and the race.
Tough one. Right, into turn one. Into our first DRS zone. Charlie certainly has the pace early on this lap. along with SS7 it would seem. Down into turn 9 and 10. Back on the power, second DRS zone. Trying my best not to invalidate. Hanging on in 8th at the moment, it would seem. And we're going to come over the start-finish line to finish in 8th. It was 9th. Somebody's beat me at the last. 130.151. I bet that was either David or Owen.
No, a little bit up ahead of you there. It was not pole for sure, but it was an interesting one.
Got T-Man in the Twitch chat. Hey T-Man, my teammate. Go well today, sir. Hope it all pans out for us. Keep it on track today. We want 2 Alpha Tauris over the finish line. Owen, you're back for driving for Alfa Romeo for Iron Mans, is that right?
Correct. Yeah, no Ferrari for Iron Man.
Yeah. All right, so Charlie does have pole, Mac T second, Decivest third, SS7 in fourth, David good, fifth. M. Dorling and OhBoh side by side. That's Owen, who's with us in the commentary room. Emilecki alongside me. Then Srivat's T-Man. And Mr. Hannes, who obviously invalidated there. So, yeah.
Shocker there. Decivest P3. What a lap.
Yeah. We'll give them a shout.
What a lap.
Good call out. What's the hardest corner around here? Owen, what's your worst part of this track?
The first 3 corners.
Same.
Yeah. It's obviously it's always very difficult to keep the power down.
Yeah, you really want to accelerate much earlier than you're actually able to. I know that all too well. Right.
Don't really know fuel.
Well, don't take my word for it, but for the little test I did earlier, I needed a lot more than I would normally start with. So I'm going to put 4 extra laps in. I don't know if that's a good idea. That's
I think we might be going for a restart.
Oh, really?
Waiting to see. We have a formation lap, so I think it's to allow Emil a chance to get an actual setup in.
Keep us posted, though, because I can't see the driver's chat at the minute.
Yep, it will be a restart.
It will be a restart. So we just all come out, yeah?
Believe so.
Yeah.
Right. Looks as though everyone's
go ahead
gone to
and
AI. Okay.
Yep, go ahead and retire from the session. We'll come back. We will keep the qualifying order that we had, though.
Okay.
Yeah, we won't have to redo qualifying.
All right.
But yeah, as I was saying, the first couple of corners is difficult to keep traction. I find it really hard.
I don't think you're alone in that.
No, I definitely wouldn't disagree with you.
Well, and then we've obviously got the start, the treacherous turn 1 with all of us piling in there at the same time. We'll hope that everyone gets through that safely.
And turn 9, there's going to be a lot of dive bombs, I reckon.
Oh, yes. On cold tyres as well.
Crikey.
And I'm actually quite glad of the restart because although I was sorting out my fuel, I completely forgot about my tyre strategy. So.
It's going to be a tricky one. I think tie wear around Bahrain is high, so I think you're going to see a lot of different strategies.
Are you going to let us into any insights, guys? So I'm happy to tell you that my intention is actually to start on hard tyres, but I don't know if you guys wanted to. If you want to keep it to yourselves, that's fine.
I was not looking to start on hards. I'll tell you that one.
Yeah, definitely not.
All right, I'm going to play that.
I don't plan on going on hards at any point.
Oh, really? Okay.
So that's my insight.
Fair enough. So I'm going to buck the trend here. We are back in the new lobby. SS7 will tell us when we can go in. So I was talking to David about Bahrain. It's been a while since we've last been at this track with GeForce Racing. Do you have fond memories from Bahrain, or is it a one you'd rather forget? I can't quite remember where you finished last time.
I'm not that keen on Bahrain. It's one of my worst tracks, so I probably didn't do that well.
Okay.
I'm glad to not remember it.
Wiped it from the memory. Okay.
Yeah, that was one of the very few races that Owen did not score at last season.
Oh, really?
Elite.
See, there's that David T stat straight out the gate.
We were talking about it the other day because David obviously updated all of the stats, and I said to him, does it count when you miss a race? Because obviously I missed Abu Dhabi, but if it wasn't for Abu Dhabi, my previous races I've scored points in like 8 or 9 races or something. I think maybe even a few more.
Where is OhBoh at?
I'm consistently around sort of 7th to 10th.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Had it not been for Abu Dhabi, yes, you would have been on. Had you finished top 10 in Abu Dhabi, you'd be on a 6.
No, I think it's more than that, isn't it?
No, because you had the DSQ in Netherlands.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Because you had 3 before that also. Saudi, you had Saudi and Australia, there were a couple DNFs. Yeah. But otherwise, the 2 DNFs, the DSQ, and Bahrain were your only non-scorers last season. Everything else was top 10. With a great result in Monza. Yeah. Oh, everybody's waiting on me to select a car. My bad. Whoops.
And your teammate, Owen, Matt, M. Dawling 44 for everyone who's watching on screen. Do you know what Matt thinks of Bahrain? Is this one of their better ones? He's been doing well, but not so much recently. Oh, really? Okay.
Did he check the wheel and the pedals before today? Before we started?
He has checked it. He has sort of said to me that he's praying that his pedals play ball. For anyone that doesn't know, Matt decided to race Imola on 90% throttle because there was an issue with his pedals. So halfway through the race, he actually figured out that he was only getting 90% throttle. So he had to unplug them and replug them in and sort it out mid-race. And for like the last 10 laps, he was finally racing at 100%. So the fact he still scored points was impressive.
That's quite remarkable. It really is. To actually end up scoring points, given take 10% of your performance away automatically. That's quite some going.
Yeah, it was. So yeah, he's hoping that it's fixed today, but we shall see.
So who else we got in the lobby here? So we've obviously spoken
waiting
about
for Hannes.
Yeah, we are waiting for Hannes to come back.
Yes, seems he had a technical difficulty.
And for those of you who don't recognise, there's a lot of familiar names on here, but Srivatsa is only races with us for the Ironmans on a Sunday. So I think they had some technical issues last time out as well, so he ended up leaving us in Mexico. So we haven't really seen what their pace is like as yet. Desaves, as we saw from qualifying, has got some pace here, so we'll keep an eye on that Mercedes. My teammate T-Man joins me for the second week in a row, so we'll see how T-Man goes in Bahrain. They've said in the chat they're bad at Bahrain, but I think all of us here are going to say that, so you're not alone, T-Man. Guesses on Emeleki, folks, right? So David, Owen, Emeleki always has pace usually wherever they go. What do you think? Predict a finishing position for Emeleki. Oh, look, Goat is joining us as well. Okay, that's going to mix things up.
He will start from the back concerning misqualifying. That has been the ruling.
Okay.
I'll give you my podium. I'll do one better. Charlie Ark first. Mac T second. SS7 third.
David, any different bids on that? We are readying it up, which is good news.
I think Charlie will have a good shot at the win. It'll be between him and probably Mac T. But I'm thinking Ghosty may have a say in who gets that final podium slot. He snuck onto it from all the penalties.
I was
week.
about to say I've just forgot about Ghosty as he's joined because he is going to be last.
He does have to start from the back, but he will have a say in it. He had a great drive. I would have had him had it not been for the safety car last week. But hey, it's how racing goes sometimes. You win some, you lose some. He was the one that lucked out. Not his fault. I shouldn't have got so many penalties.
Well, go, folks. If you haven't seen Ghosty drive before, they've been with us a couple of races. They are pretty rapid, and they have got a bit of a task, as the guys are saying here, to get from front to back. But I would not count them out for the win.
Don't forget to choose your setup.
Thank you, David. Exactly right. And all the little tweaks that you might make to it as a result.
Right. So, are we saying 3 fuel or more?
I was looking at about,
because I honestly
over 2.5 for sure, but somewhere between 2.5 and 3 for me. Because I know this one will burn. But yeah.
And there will probably be a safety.
Well, surprisingly, for the first time in GFR Iron Man, no rain predicted.
We are in the middle of the desert, but that's never a guide with GFR. You're almost guaranteed to get.
Looks like we might get some good dry running today. See how it goes.
Right.
Fuck, I don't.
Let's see. I think I've pressed.
We
all
do
the
have a
right
formation
buttons.
lap in here.
Oh,
so.
yeah. Now, fuel last week in Mexico absolutely
Oh
did
my
me
God.
in. I didn't know what to do.
I was adamant there would be a safety car, so I underfueled a little bit, and there was literally not a safety car for
Until the very end.
the entire race. And then, so I ended up fuel saving because I was like, this isn't going to come. And then it comes anyway. But we shall see.
It still beats my preseason race where I underfueled by a lap and then had to save the entire race all on my lonesome. That entire race of that preseason race.
Few different strategies already. Amaleki medium, subtle, and hard.
SS7 on mediums himself. I think the rest up ahead are on softs. Mac T on mediums. Can spot that one just barely ahead of me.
I thought I might go for the
race
record here
director.
today, David. I'm going to do 56 laps on hards and then 1 lap on softs at the end. Yeah.
Well, I wish you good luck. I hope you don't get a puncture because it could. I think the puncture would happen before you make it 56 laps on those hards. Otherwise, you're doing some insane tire saving.
I think I might be last in the process as well, though. So we'll see.
I think you might get lapped a couple of times doing that.
Times, yeah.
So you probably won't get a chance to get that final pit stop in. Which would be interesting. Would you still get disqualified?
No, because if he pits at the end of lap 56 onto...
No, if he gets lapped, so he doesn't get a chance to complete the...
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
That's a good
I
point.
believe so, yeah. He would have to pit before his final lap of the race, yeah.
Like if he got...
But normally the game will give you a heads up of that, being like, hey, pit this lap or you're disqualified, so...
Wow. Good luck, everyone.
Yeah.
I hope you get purple in your box.
Yeah, last week you dipped right in front of me. I thought, oh, hang on, there's a car.
Yeah, I remember that because you lagged behind me. I was like, okay, I'm just gonna take my spot.
I have to go through T-Man to get into mine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's purple, but it's 0.6, so...
0.2 I got. All right, good luck, guys.
All right, have a good one. So here we are, 100% of Bahrain, folks. Wish us well. Oh, that's a dreadful start.
Decent start.
I think I've done a no.
Davidt spun.
Yeah, that was on me. That is on my end.
Those cold tyres.
It's not really cold tires, just heavy fuel. I'll own that one. I'll take my penalty for that one later in the race.
My teammate's gone very, very wide. We're past teammate, but
I've
might
got
do well
cold
to stay with anyone on these hards, but we'll see.
Good dive bomb
There's a
from
Red Bull.
Emeleki. Absolutely.
Red Bull running away
stunning.
with this up at the front.
What the? I really disagree with some of David's driving. He's dive bombed 2 of us there, which is just incredible.
Someone's gone very wide up ahead of me. Oh, that was Davidt.
Oh, this car does not want to turn on heavy fuel.
Yeah, I'm really noticing that.
For sure.
These cars are super heavy.
What
at the
wings are
minute.
you guys on?
I cannot remember.
I see why I have a problem now.
The
You
damage?
got damage.
Nope. Guess who told everybody to choose a setup, and then guess who didn't choose a setup?
No,
Oh
David.
no. I mean,
It'll
you're
be
doing
alright.
right to start with.
So you're just
Yeah.
on the default
It's gonna
one.
be a long race. Yep, it's gonna be a long race. Of all people, I say choose a setup, and I'm the one that does not choose a setup. Good thing is you can change a few things around,
Yeah.
but this is gonna be a long race. That's
Well, I thought the folks in front would scamper away a bit quicker than they are. But
well,
they are
the
not.
Red Bull did.
Ghosty is already behind me in 7th. I wouldn't be surprised considering Davidt spun the first corner if someone's got damage up front.
Yeah, you could well be right.
Well, it was me that tapped him, and I didn't get any damage from it. It was a very small tap, but it was just enough to start spinning him around.
Well, the cars are super light when you're turning in this game, at least.
You can go past me, Ghosty, if you want, mate. No?
You're not looking for a battle at this stage, then, Owen.
Yeah, no chance. Not with that. I'm not gonna ruin my own race.
Yeah,
for
that
something
is.
that's unrealistic.
Right, go with the fastest
One of
lap
the-
of the race.
Yeah, one of the
DRS
things to keep an eye
now,
on is the teamwork that can be involved in some of these races. Just by having the DRS, you can get towed along so well in these races.
Yeah.
We saw that in Spain of the elite race too, round 1. As soon as the top group broke DRS to the cars behind, they were just gone.
Yeah, they were.
Can't wait to tell the meal that I'm the one that didn't choose a setup at the end of this.
After all of that.
Yeah, saved him, but did not save myself.
Well, Sravats has got
Goaling's
some lag
doing well.
issues.
He's up to 3rd. Considering
Yep.
he started suit.
Yeah, he got a place on me, Davidt from the spin, and then Mac T on mediums.
So you both started on mediums, did you?
No,
Softs.
both of us started on softs.
How long do you think they're going to go then? At 100%? We're lap 3.
Well,
15 lap?
15 to 20 laps. You could probably extend it a little bit, but it just depends on how well the pace holds up from there.
Looks like we've broken DRS to Davidt.
Yeah.
Gap might start forming.
Mm-hmm.
You've got low wings. My God.
Yo, it's a default setup. it's like 25 something for the default setup. So yeah, I'm gonna be a rocket ship on a straight, but I'm gonna be slow as a
Crikey.
snail in these turns.
Yeah, I'm on 40 wings.
My normal setup would have been around there, but yeah.
Well, these hards are not the worst thing I've ever driven around here, I'll give you that.
No?
That is my worst turn right there. I struggle so much getting out of that turn.
Turn 8.
Yep,
you in turn 9
that
already?
right-hander, really slow right-hander.
Decibec's caught up a little bit. Looks like it might be burning some battery to get back in the DRS. My issue is I'm not going to be able to pass David.
Yeah,
Mr. Slippery.
All
I've done an Emil and gone with the low wings. I'm hanging on to DRS, but not very well. That's the bad news.
I'm trying to get on the back of Emilecki, so I've got a gap 2.3 seconds. I managed to get past Rivatsa. Oh, Decivest has just lost the place to Emilecki. That's under DRS. And
That's
now-
unfortunate because Emilecki will probably close that DRS gap now to us, which
Yes.
brings Decivec back into it.
The Williams team and the Elite working together, I guess. Oh, those turns feel so terrible.
Yeah, Emilecki gained half a second on me in that first sector.
Yeah, that I really need to get on that DRS train, but I can't. Can't get near it.
Yeah, I'm really hoping David stays with these guys.
I'm doing my absolute best here.
Because you are my race. Because I can't get past you. So
I've not lost them yet. During that first pit stop, it'll get better. I'm making
yeah,
what small changes I can to hopefully
Emilecki's
alleviate this.
probably going to
but
come
yeah.
flying through in a second anyway.
Yeah, and at that point, I may let him get ahead of me. But it's just holding on until I can get to that pit stop at this point.
Here he goes. Yeah, he's far. He's got really low wings. Crikey.
Right, Shrivatsa coming back past me now.
Keep on him, he might make a mistake.
See if we can work together.
That's the idea.
I wouldn't have said a natural partnership between Aston Martin and AlphaTauri, but
Hey, if it works, it works.
where's your teammate, Owen? Any sign
He's
of him?
off at the moment.
Fourth,
I can see.
yeah. Yep, he's up in there with them. Mac T got back by, and now Ghosty's on his tail.
Yeah, I think those mediums are starting to do their job over the softs.
Charlie is still quite a good ways out in front, but he did start on softs as far as I know, so...
Yeah, I'm intrigued to know when these soft runners start dropping off a bit. But you'll be the
Now,
first to tell
I
me, I'm
think.
sure.
Yeah, I think the softs are starting to drop off compared to the mediums, so shouldn't be long before the hards start being quicker. Emilecki gets a big tank slapper. David's at battery.
And out of DRS.
Decivec's about to send it on me. 100%. Nope. I really thought he would.
Travactor out of battery. I do think the ERS recharges quite quick round here.
It can, especially if you're in DRS.
Oh,
So folks, if you're just joining us here on M1 Racing, we have a 100% race for you with the G-Force Racing League. This is the Iron Man League every 2 weeks on a
almost
Sunday.
lost it. Smart move, David.
Yeah, no reason fighting the guy that's faster when I'm on a terrible setup.
I mean, you can let me go if you want.
I'm back in DRS now. I'm good. I just got to keep up with him.
Ooh,
That's
yellow
about
flag.
safety car, maybe. Yeah,
Virtual safety car.
I'm pitting.
Yep, I'm definitely pitting. I need to. I'm making sure. Can you shut up, Mark? Not you, Mark, but the game, Mark. So I can pit. Oh, there we go. There's the first one. I'll serve that later.
Free
So
pit
everyone's
stop for
pitted.
us.
I'm going all the way through. VSC ended. Wait for the next safety car.
Free, well, half a free pit stop, I guess.
The Mac TM Dawling, they've all stayed out.
Yeah, I think all the front runners stayed out. I think Charlie was too far along to pit, but just about everybody behind did.
I think I'm gonna try
I've
and
got
get
some
up
front
to
end.
you.
Yeah, I've got some front end again. Let's go.
If I can get up to you, I think we can work together and get something going. But
So
See if
quite
I
a
can
few
get
got
up
onto
to you.
hards. Did you go into hards or you something else?
I went
Mediums.
to another set of softs
Oh yeah, I'm
because
not
of
gonna
how
get to
early it
you then.
was. Yeah, because of how early it was. It was like, well, half a pit stop loss for a set of for a set of softs. Use them up, then go mediums later. It's gonna take me a second to get used to this higher downforce on the front end now.
I'll just wave you goodbye. I ain't keeping up with those softs at the moment.
No, but you'll catch back up in a bit once they start going off. I didn't have amazing pace around here in that elite race. I barely got a top 10 in season 2.
Well, fuel is looking all right at this point, so might need to burn some.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I think-
very easy to burn fuel when you're not in DRS, but if you're in DRS, you kind of save a little bit from it.
Yeah,
So-
I am definitely not in DRS. That is not a challenge I currently
I think
have.
I think that VSC pulled a lot of people out of DRS of a lot of the other cars around them. Problem is, I'm now carrying a 5-second penalty for speeding into the pits.
Oh no.
Yep, I'm not alone. Imaleki has one too. We're
Yeah, it
penalty
was-
buddies. It seems to be what
It
he
was a
does.
little
I do.
bug. When
Yeah.
VSE just got called, it like puts it on top of showing you like how fast you're going into the pit lane. So it doesn't actually tell you you're speeding.
I just broke way too late.
I was going slow enough anyway. My past like the past like 3 safety cars and VSCs, I've got drive-throughs because I've not paid attention.
I almost had me one there in Mexico, and it was very interesting to see how that one went.
Yeah, I got one in Mexico and it ruined it for me. But
I'm going to take a screenshot of this and save it. So that's me running in fourth. It doesn't happen very often. But SS7 is closing me down on some new hard tyres. So.
You got a good little gap back to me right now. Good 10, 15 seconds, I believe. I told you I struggled with that turn, Owen. You're getting 2/10 on me through that turn alone.
Yeah, but Bahrain is one of those tracks that obviously, if you are running TC, you will struggle a bit more because it's got the slower corners.
Yeah, turn 1, turn 10, turn 8, turn 10. They hurt.
I honestly think we're better off working together here if I can get to you.
Oh, no, I definitely will. I'm not going to fight with you on that one.
But your tyres are still a little bit quicker.
Looks like SS7 and Emeleki are having a bit of a good time together.
Yeah, and Ghosty is right there behind him. He's in that little train too.
Did Desovic
No, he's still
retire?
out.
Or
No, he's still going. We're still at all 12 of us.
enough. Good. There's normally someone that's retired by now.
I just saw my teammate coming out the pits. Not sure what teamman's on at the minute. He's obviously been in at least once now.
I'm also not a fan of the marbles on this track. If you run just slightly wide.
So lap 11 and 57. Nearly a fifth of the way through. Haven't got anywhere else to be, boys, have you?
No.
No.
Got a way to go yet.
This is the other downfall of the default strategy. The tire pressures.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yours over here.
Yep. Almost. They're like right on the edge of it.
Yeah. I didn't put any pressures in mine.
I wouldn't have either, but made that mistake, and it's on me.
Well, hopefully I
you
can
are
be
catching.
fine.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's going to benefit us both when I get to you.
Oh yeah.
I'm not using my battery though. Are you?
No, I'm just saving up as
same here.
much as I can.
Emeleki is fast approaching now. They do have that 5-second penalty. He's dragging SS7 with him.
I'm going to start using my battery a little bit for us, David, because I'm keen to help us both.
Okay.
A little bit too aggressive on that. Okay. I'm really not going to fight you, David, just to make it clear.
If you have the pace to get ahead, I'm not going to fight you on it. I'm not going to try and ruin your race on lap 12.
I just think that even though you've got the default setup, both of you clearly got, but it's taken me fucking 5 laps to get to you here. You've clearly got a bit of pace. I think we just work together, and it's only going to benefit both of us.
Oh, sorry. Oh, that's Goat. I didn't see Goat. I'm going to get out of their way. There were 3 of them came in at me at the same time, and I let 2 go, and then suddenly there was Goat.
Yep.
Fortunately, hopefully he didn't get any damage.
What are your wings, David? What did you change them to?
I don't know what the rear wing is at, because I don't know what the default rear wing is, but the front is 37 now. to give it quite a bit more turn in.
Yeah, you're still gonna have a bit more straight line speed than me, but good to know.
I think T-Man's struggling with the pit lane today, according to the Twitch chat.
Oh. Somebody remind me at the next pit stop to save my race replay so far.
Oh, yes, you have the 1 hour save issue.
Yep. That way I can make sure I get everything just in case.
If you do forget, I am recording mine, and I had a very good. I was behind you, so I saw it. But
yeah. Now that I realize I'm on default setup, I can see why I went into the back of Decifest.
Our gap behind is 6.5 seconds.
Yeah, even with the DRS, it's just hard for you to pull up to me.
yeah, but to be fair, it's not a bad thing for myself. I'm save it, can regen some of my battery back up, using it to get to you. But if you do want to swap, then I can just tow you along, because I'm quicker through the corners.
Yeah, that'll be up to you if you want to get ahead of me there. I'm not gonna hold you up.
Your tires are gonna start dropping off, so
I've not been using battery either. I've just been saving up, so you see the moment to go for it. I'm not gonna hold you up.
I'm just thinking the best for like both of us. Because this is obviously just benefiting us both. But I'll pass you down this pit straight in DRS, and we'll just see how it goes.
Yeah. T-Man has
Unless
retired from the session.
Like something.
Oh, that's a first AlphaTauri out. Never mind.
Yep. I don't believe this will give a safety car either, so we're good there.
Oh, so I have a Davidt and an OhBoh coming up now.
Yep.
2 seconds elapsed. The car behind. 2 seconds.
Are you going?
I had to literally deactivate the DRS so I didn't pass you back.
Yeah, you're.
I was so much faster out of there. Oh man, that was funny.
This is
The
where
good thing
it'll
is,
pay for you.
yeah,
Is
because
you will
just
catch
having
back
this
up.
one,
Yeah.
because I'll just get pulled here, right back up to the back of you, and then as long as I can stay with you, we're fine. The problem will be how close I am coming onto that pitch straight.
I mean, if you want to pass me, then do it.
Yeah.
You'll gain, and then I'll get DRS the next lap, and Dawling's in the pits.
So, Owen, you've gone from softs to mediums. Have you noticed a big difference between them?
Mediums feel a lot more stable.
Right.
Yeah, the mediums are definitely going to be a better race tire here, because the softs are quick for about 2-3 laps, but then after that, you're done.
The front runners have pitted, it would seem.
Yep.
You can go.
I also got DRS there too, so that was a benefit. Now he's just gonna pull on me here, though. That's gonna be the problem.
Yeah. I'm probably the one better off being second, and then you staying with me.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
You're good. Didn't fully spin it. We're good.
Yeah, you braked a lot earlier than I thought you would.
Yeah, I kind of have to get this car to rotate around.
We've got
Go ahead,
T-Man now
you're
in
gonna
the
have the
Twitch
speed.
chat, having retired from the race. Welcome back to the Twitch chat, T-Man. Shame it didn't work out for you. I have now got my fellow commentators right behind me.
You got a Charlie Ark in between us now that he's pit.
Oh, it's Charlie. Okay, well, I will not get in the way of the Charlie.
Mm.
He wants
Stay
my
with me,
DRS,
David.
though.
Yeah, I'm here with you. Just
I think
this is gonna be the problem though. At half a second,
yeah, you'll come it's up to you if you want to pass me or I'll let that be your call. I think that's probably the smarter call for you.
yeah, I'm not. I know I'm gonna come up quick behind you, but I'm not passing here.
I think I'm definitely quicker than you, but it's just your straight line speed.
Yep. Your teammate's gonna have a laugh at that one when he gets up here.
Give me that DRS subtle.
I'm trying not to. So these hards haven't been the worst tyres in the world, but they definitely are a good second or so a lap slower. And it helps if I brake in the right spot. This might be your opportunity, Owen. That was a bit wide.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Just gonna let Owen just scamper away from me there. Go catch those guys ahead. Good luck to you.
Yeah, he's coming down my inside. Nicely done.
Thought you were going to do a bit of a switch back then.
I'll have some DRS.
So-
That'll make a change.
Yeah. So and the question is,
Ignore my flashing light.
yeah, do you want me to hold your teammate up?
No.
Well,
I mean,
hey,
yeah,
you
fuck
are,
it,
you
yeah.
are, yeah, you are on a good streak of finishing ahead of him.
Sorry for swearing as well. I don't know what your stream's like, subtle. If
It's
it's,
usually very polite, you know. We don't have anything like that on here at all, but
I
we'll
do
make
apologise.
we'll make an exception. It's okay. I streamed that 5-lapper a few weeks ago, and I did I did have to put a note on the channel.
Yeah, right.
Viewer discretion advised, you know. But there you are.
Yeah, I make sure my stream is the thing that pops up at the start saying this is for mature audiences only.
Very wise.
Now, are you going to cling on to my DRS?
I'm gonna try to.
That's a good hold from yourself,
Mm,
considering how old
Darling
your
is
hearts are.
yeah. Dorling is definitely getting the David experience this race of how high my wings are.
Yeah, I think
Even with
You're a bit
DRS, he's
buffeted
just
with
barely
the-
gated on me.
I think
he'll get
he's
me.
on about the
Yeah.
same wings as me.
Yeah, he's gonna get me, that's for sure. The question is, will he be able to hold on to it into the next? Oh yeah, he just pulled so much on me in traction there. This is gonna be a battle for 8th to 10th for me, I believe, this race.
It's unlucky because of your setup.
Yeah. Hey, I just take it in stride. Don't hang up on it. Just do what you can.
Good experience.
We all
isn't
have
it?
those, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you just
so
gotta
Matt
take it how it
behind
is.
me now.
Yep. He's got some pace too. I was trying to stick with him to hopefully get a snatch of that DRS, but
He's
just
lost a
quiet,
lot
just
of
barely
time
missed
to Charlie are. They pitted at the same time. And
Yeah, he was a good ways behind though.
oh,
yeah, he was about 12 seconds or more.
Charlie was way up there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Mac T barely had caught up to him by the time Charlie pit. Yeah, these softs are definitely not the tire of choice, in my opinion. Not for me, at least.
Trying to get Matt's DRS this time.
Oh, you're just sneaking
Yeah, if
those
you-
DRSs and just
if you want to pass
sneaking
it,
away from me, Subtle.
Yeah, that'll annoy him.
I'm struggling to
Slow
catch
down a
Subtle
bit.
here because he just keeps getting this DRS.
Mac T's boxed.
I think he comes out ahead of me. Yep, that's good for his race. Came out side by side with Subtle.
Yeah, and I
Who got the
did
DRS
not
though?
want to get in the way of his race. I could have been a bit more aggressive,
Yeah.
but
Mm-hmm.
Let's
There's
see if
no
I can cling onto the door into the DRS and get dragged.
I hope we
My
can pull you
tires-
forward in it.
My tires are only 22%.
Mine are over the 30% mark.
mine have just gone over. Yeah, 33 for me.
And I've done half the laps you have on this set of tires.
But yeah, just a warning, David. I am going into the pits this time, so I will be coming. I will
Oh,
be
no.
coming over.
Right when I finally catch him.
Yeah, afraid so.
Oh, man.
Go, let my teammate go.
You can grab my DRS before I dive in, though.
Yeah, you just won't get to see that straight line speed.
I'm quite glad about that.
Alright, let's cling onto Dorling for as much as I can.
Desaves, I think, has the most penalties unless Imaleki's gained some more. Desaves at 6 seconds. So I think you come out
Jeez, right
just
up my
ahead of
bum.
him, too.
Right, we are in on
Well,
lap
let's see.
21.
Top speed with the DRS 199 miles an hour.
I was
Nice.
gonna say, miles per hour?
Yeah, yeah, American. Yeah. What is that?
That stop was slower than we ideally wanted to see.
Oh, we are miles per hour here as well.
Yeah. That's close to what?
Well,
320
I need,
kph?
I need to hold Mac T up. Possible. Without ruining my own race.
I take it your teammate snuck away from you there.
Yeah, I had a bit of a tank turn 4.
Has had a spin.
No, I wonder, he came up right behind me as I came out of the pits. So I don't know if I got in there
Yeah.
well or not, but they just misjudged it.
Yep. SS7
There's no
leading
contact.
from Imaleki and Go Ghosty, but Charlie is slowly closing them down.
There we go. Mac T's through, but
And DRS, you may be able to get them back.
yeah, I'm gonna try to. I've currently got
Oh
boys left.
no! I got him. Since my race is kind of shot anyways, I went ahead and sent him the invite.
Before he did disconnect, I had him. I lost him a second in the second sector to Dorling.
Yeah.
So I was doing my job.
Oh, he got kicked. It won't let him rejoin. That's so unfortunate. Oh no, he
Let
did
me
join.
join.
Let's go.
I think
Yeah, let's go.
if you get kicked,
Yeah.
the like the lobby host has to invite you.
Well, I did. I don't know if SS7 sent him an invite, but I know I sent him one. I just hope he's able to get back going again.
I think the best position for me here is gonna be 6. Oh no, Mac T is behind me, and he's rejoined.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the gap.
Yeah,
7
he's
minutes.
racing though.
17.
Desaves has retired in the pit lane, so not likely to be a safety car. But what that does mean, everybody gets points from this point forward.
Ah,
Yippee!
We're guaranteed points.
Well, if
On
we
a
finish.
default setup, that
Hey, I'm gonna take it, man. I'm gonna take it, but I'm still gonna fight for whatever I can get.
Mac T is
Probably
racing.
not gonna be much. Yeah. Okay.
He
yeah.
just gained half a second in like 4 corners.
Yeah.
I'm really
And there's
struggling. And I've still got about 15 laps to my next pit.
my rear tires are done. Be careful of that Mercedes concerning its retiring. It'll be pulling off track hopefully, but unfortunately they come back
It's
out
off.
onto the. Yeah.
It is off track.
Yeah.
Well, Dawling is 5 seconds up the road, and I've got Mac T a second behind me.
Yeah.
I don't care. He DC'd. I've done my job.
Yeah.
You
The
guys
team games.
witnessed it for yourself
Mm-hmm.
firsthand.
So let me find out you're the one that booted him off.
Yeah, I've got his
I'm
I've got his IP address.
Man, I don't think that would be enough to boot his setup off. His setup is immaculate. I will say that. Yeah, he's right back on your tail.
Yeah, 2
There.
seconds that lap.
Servatza is slowly catching me, but the idea is going to be to stay out until right before he catches me and then pit just before he gets in DRS. Because my tires are shot.
You've done what? How
They're
long have you been on
almost
those laps,
50%
David?
well.
It's a long while.
Well, let's see. Tire status. Well, hold on. I can't fully tell. What lap did the safety car come out? The VSC?
Lap 8. Lap 7.
Lap 8, so 7, 8, so about
There goes Mac T.
15, 20 laps?
Yeah, we've
okay.
been
About 15
explaining.
laps?
That's pretty good going.
hmm The game is telling me to box this lap, but I'm just going to keep going. Might as well.
Oh
Try and
my
get those
god.
mediums.
I had
less
just had the
tires.
biggest snap of oversteer in my life. Got bit of DRS from Mac T.
That's lovely to get. Yeah, y'all have pulled 6 seconds on me. Subtle is slowly gaining on those mediums towards me. I can see him trying to sneak up.
Yeah.
Mac T a second in half a second.
Yeah.
That guy's on fire at the minute.
These top guys are just another level.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
really
great to
are.
see though when they get to racing. Charlie made his way through the top 3. He's now leading again. He's broke DRS to Ghosty. SS7 and Imaleki are sticking with Ghosty though.
Now I'm been running on my own for a bit. I'm starting to get a bit worried about my fuel. Down to 1.5.
I'm at 1.98.
And Maleki's pitting for softs, serving his 5-second penalty, I think, as well.
Yeah, he'd have to.
So he's got at least another pit stop to go then.
Yeah.
David's in.
Yeah, decided to just go ahead. And I did not speed into this one. I played it super safe.
Nicely done.
Serving my penalty. You're going to come out well ahead of me there. But good little offset on the tire life. Oh, saving the race replay. There we go.
Oh, well remembered.
And
Yep.
Maleki does have a 3-second penalty.
Oh. T-Man had racked up 11 seconds before he retired. I can see that now.
See how quickly Maleki gets to me.
Yep. Cold tires into turn 1 straight out of the pits is never fun.
No.
So I'm at a bit of a dilemma. At this point, do I pit again like David's done and go 2 stops from here? Or do I stretch out these mediums and then do mediums again at the end?
That's my plan, although you went on to mediums a lot earlier than I did, so...
So Maleki was 10 seconds behind at the start of lap 25. Coming around this last corner now. I'm going to accelerate, get up to speed. Emeleki's going to be hitting that last corner. He's going to be... He would have gained 3 seconds that lap.
Wow. 3
Yeah,
seconds.
the undercut will be powerful around here. And I think he did that to try and pull the undercut on the guys ahead.
Yeah. I just don't want to touch the hards.
Well, they found them all right, but yes, they're slow. There's no question about it. But they did go a long way.
I'm contemplating a lot right now. I could probably get these mediums another no more than 10 laps. And then I could definitely go mediums to the end.
I guarantee you're going to come out ahead of me regardless. Considering I had to serve that 5-second penalty too. I'm 16 seconds behind Mark up ahead of me. I'm not really putting a dent into that yet.
So what lap was the VSC? Lap 8?
We think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah, so I've done 18 laps so far. I'm just trying to do the math in my head.
We still have over half the race to go.
18 plus, it's going to be 30 this lap. So I do need to do like another 10 laps if I want to go medium.
Emeleki with the fastest lap, 1:32.
He gained 5 seconds that lap.
That's mad.
Fresh tires are definitely good. Yeah, Subtle, I'm not gaining to you at the moment.
No, I've managed to just keep you at that 16 seconds or so, but
Yeah.
we're trying to get on the back of Srivatsa.
Yeah. I think I gained 2/10.
Who am I racing? Is it you, David?
I think you are.
No, I'm not going to be able to keep up with you, to be honest.
Are you
Considering
battling
I
for
also
8th
served
then,
the-
aren't you?
Probably 8th, 9th,
Okay.
10th, somewhere in that range.
Hey, there's
Because
Chris
of
here in the
the-
Twitch chat. Tell us about how you left.
Because of
'cause
the penalty,
You
yeah.
came out the pits and I think just behind me, and then you disappeared. Was it my fault? But thanks for coming and joining us on the stream.
Desaves, while you type that, I will let you know. Apologies for that lap 1. Unfortunately, I was the dummy that didn't set his setup, so I had a default setup, and yeah,
No
sorry for
braking.
that. Yeah, there was no chance I could get that car to stop quickly enough.
And,
And my apologies for it.
Fastest lap.
He done a 32 and I done a 36
Whoa.
that lap. So I'm thinking I might go soft. Oh no, I don't have an extra set of softs.
No, you would, because we reset the lobby.
Desaves has
So
accepted
you'd
your
have
apology, David.
You'd have 3 steps, yeah. Yeah. Thank you. Sorry about that again. It's not on purpose.
I'm gonna go soft then to the end.
It's worth a shot.
15 laps each time.
Well, if you're getting a 3 second a lap advantage, that pit stop
No
time will
brainer.
disappear in no time.
Well, yeah, in 10 laps it would definitely disappear.
Losing a small amount of time to the car behind.
But I don't want to like the only downside is I don't want to risk potentially being this far up.
Yeah, that is the track position
Yeah.
you are going to cede.
Because if something does happen in front of me,
But obviously, with these quality drivers left out on track, there's not going to be any safety cars from this point on.
Yeah, I'm not expecting one. It's just going to be a fight to the end.
and it definitely is a fight.
Yeah.
Our gap to the car in front is 15.2 seconds.
All right, let's do it.
Emeleki's in the 131s now.
Yeah, he did get DRS off me that time.
Yeah.
Ah,
The difference of a setup and tires, because I pitted the same lap as Imaleki, and his a little bit better pace. I can't even get under a 133.
Yeah. He does have a 3-second penalty though.
does indeed.
So
Oh yeah, I'm not catching up to
There
that though.
goes Subtle.
There's no way I get that close. Yeah, well, and that's the difference, right there, between the setup basically. Because I
Yeah.
feel our pace is very similar on this track, but that's just purely setup at this point.
Well, we'll see how fast OhBoh is on these softs, because they're going to be hunting me
Mm.
down now.
oh my god, I've got grip.
What is
Yeah,
this
it's nice, ain't it?
strange physical reaction?
Oh
Man,
my
I've
god.
gone through different levels of grip this entire race. The very first set of softs with the really high wings, no grip. Second softs, better grip, but still not great.
I swear if that gives a safety car now, I'll cry.
No, he was already out. He had already
Okay.
retired. He just left the session though. Thanks for
the
Vax. I
fact
had
that
a moment
the
somewhere.
fact that I
'cause
literally
he's
just
dropped
pitted, I
some.
think I would have cried.
Yeah.
But what I am doing as well with this soft is quite potentially putting myself in a big undercut for when Dorling wants to pit,
That's
and
true.
potentially holding up Mac T again.
Yeah.
I think I gain about 1.5 seconds on you then, Subtle.
Yeah, I see you coming.
Yeah, I've slowly started to actually take some time out of you now, Subtle, but it's still not very quick.
I'll slow him down for you. I owe you. You kind of slingshotted me out of that first stint.
Okay, gap ahead is 21.7.
Gonna gain you if I do corners like that. That was terrible.
That's been my biggest struggle. The rear end is just not there for me in this car.
Yeah, you can't change your rear wing, can you?
No.
Nope.
It's a number of times I'd like to have been able to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So OhBoh down to 5 and a bit seconds.
No, I've got to be careful because a certain Saudi Arabia race, I had a similar position where I just pitted onto fresh tyres and I was in a good spot, and the extra grip, I put it in the wall. So the last thing I want to do is push too hard and spin.
Yeah.
That fuel is coming down. I've noticed that. I really fueled heavily because I did not want another Mexico, but I'm on 1.69
Yep.
now.
About 2 seconds elapsed.
I'm slightly
I
ahead
think
of you
you're
there. I'm
fine.
at 1.73.
I don't think you'll get any issues.
Should be fine from here. 26 laps to go.
I think anywhere above 1.5 you'll probably be okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. These soft tyres are coming into their own for OhBoh now. 3.3 seconds behind me. And closing all the time.
To be honest with you, I might end up getting lapped this race.
What
Charlie's got
battery
some
you on,
crazy-
Mark?
48 at the minute.
I'm on 46.
trying to recharge a bit for the last stint of the race.
Yeah. I'm doing 33s at the moment. So Emeleki on fresh sauce was doing 31s.
Yeah.
That is the difference between the top guys.
And Desaves is asking in the chat whether I have a replay of the start. I do have it from my point of view. I obviously can't show it to you right now. But we could certainly, if you stick around to the end, I shall grab the recording and put it up for you.
Feel free to get that recording now.
My multitasking skills are not quite that. So there's OhBoh looking to take 7th place from me here.
Let's try to reduce the gap to the car in front. It's currently 27 seconds.
Yeah, Emeleki 27 seconds up the road from me. On to the back of M. Dorling, so that looks like it's going to be a battle for 5th and 6th in just a moment.
Yeah, but Emeleki is pit again and caught up to those guys, so he's likely to stay ahead of them. I don't know if Mac T has pitted again or not. I haven't been able to watch that.
And there goes OhBoh.
Because if he pitted and came out ahead of Emeleki, that's huge.
I get to see the back of an Alfa Romeo quite a lot today.
I am managing the gap to Srivatsa behind, but I'm not like pulling away from him.
I cannot. Those softs are just so much quicker. Wow.
I'm starting to gain back on Emeleki though.
Yeah.
It was 29 seconds. It's now 27. Maybe
He's on the back of your teammate.
He might have hurt those softs a little bit too much.
Whoa. How much longer to my next pit stop?
I only managed a 32.2 and I burned all my battery. Oh, I almost spun.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah. There's a sideways Alpha.
I was 3.5 seconds. Oh, I still am.
Yeah, you are. Because I got a really rubbish exit. And even David T is hunting me down in increments, but hunting
I'm
me down nonetheless.
Ways back, yeah.
I'm happy with
9 seconds is not easy to catch up. Man, I'm just happy with points at this point.
My hands hurt.
I second that. Are we all on controllers here?
Yep.
Yeah.
I always find when I come away from these Iron Man races, my hands are like permanently in a controller shape for the next hour.
Goats just pitted, but looks things onto some hards. They're going to take those to the end then.
Yeah, next round of pit stops coming. This is my time to shine. I'm gaining on Dorling and Emeleki. Can I slow Emeleki?
Srivatsa has found some pace. He's starting to close in on me. Either that or I'm just doing terribly. which wouldn't be shocked at this point.
What were our predictions? Charlie, MacT, and SS7.
And then
was mine.
I said go Ghosty
Yeah,
for me.
there's a goat in there in the top 3 for sure.
Yeah.
It's quite cool having the map on the bottom left to
Watch
see
it,
the race
yeah.
unfold.
Yeah.
So we are getting to that stage. Where am I pitting? 42.
Yeah, these soft mediums are now thinking about taking a break.
SS7's pitting. Ghosty has passed SS7, so Ghosty is net second.
Oh.
What did SS7 go on to?
SS7's on mediums, so he is going to be rapidly quick towards the end of this race. But keep eye on Charlie Ark. SS7, I think, was about 2-3 seconds off Charlie Ark.
Yeah.
So with that undercut, I think you'll see the race leader pitting this lap. I'd be very surprised if he stays out. Oh.
Yes, will these hands last another 20 laps? That's the big question, folks.
Ghosty does stay out. Yeah, my hands are going.
I'm feeling all right so far, but not with the setup.
No.
It would be better with a better setup, but we'll get past that.
You've had an extra battle today, David.
Talk about having a handicap.
Yep. The good thing is only one warning this entire race so far. So penalties don't seem to be the issue for me this time.
I've only had one warning as well.
I think I've had a couple. Do you need
Compared to
more
Mexico,
than-
I'll take it.
Do you need more than 3 in a 100% race to get a penalty, or is it still 3?
It's still
The
3.
third, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, every three track limit warnings gives you 3-second penalty.
Yeah, regardless of length of race.
In 5 laps, I think it would only give you 2 seconds.
Oh, that's right.
But yeah, but everything else is 3 seconds.
Yeah. Have you still got a pit settle?
Yeah, one more time. That's the
Yeah,
plan.
him and I both are gonna have to pit one more time, I believe. The goal for me is to catch him before he pits, though. The good news is I don't have to drop another 5 seconds for speeding in the pit lane.
It's unusual for a GFR race not to have something exciting happen in the second half of the race.
Well,
Yeah.
we haven't got to the end of it yet.
Yeah, we're spicy to cause the safety car this time.
Yeah. Looks like my undercut strategy to catch MacT is not going to work.
No, he's got quite a bit of pace there.
Yeah.
Charlie did pit. He came out just ahead of SS7, but behind Ghosty, but with fresher tires.
Yeah, I can't see the tyres that Charlie's on, but they are going to be 3 laps newer than Ghosty's hards.
Yep.
MacT's on mediums.
I think MacT suffered a little bit, not only from getting caught up in a little bit of traffic, but that disconnect. It kind of set him back a little bit from the leaders. from that top pack. I feel
And
for him there, but yeah.
And he had to deal with a very, very difficult Alfa Romeo.
Yep, that was part of that traffic I was talking
Yeah.
about.
The traffic, it was a bus.
Nothing beats that bus that was in Netherlands yesterday, though.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, was this these 5
was a-
lappers you were on yesterday?
Yeah, he was parking the bus like no other. That bus was overcrowded with people. That's how heavy it was.
Biasly, I would say it was all fair.
Yeah, no, at the end of the day, it was all good.
A lot of
It was
it
fun,
was
that
just
was for
I was
sure.
just putting my car in the right spot, making it really difficult for David. But it helped that it was Zandvoort as well.
Yeah.
Oh no,
Tough
Mac
one to
T
pass around.
pitted. Mac T has
Yeah.
just pitted again.
Oh,
He's gone on softs.
softs.
I'm ahead of him.
But he's gonna be rapid and subtle pits
Yeah,
just before I catch him
but-
again.
I don't think softs go to the end here.
No, I don't.
No, they would.
do.
There's only
They do
Well,
about 15 laps.
you can
And
stretch them
there's
further than
18
that, but
laps
yeah,
to the-
you can stretch them further than that, but they just won't be as good. In fact, I came out ahead of Mac T.
He must have had wing damage. Look how far behind he is.
Yeah.
Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the
The
end.
problem with him coming out just behind me is he's come out in between me and Servatza just enough to where they're both going to get DRS, and it brings Servatza right up to the back of me.
I've got 1 lap of fuel left. 17 laps to go.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
1.22 I'm on, so it's going to get tight. Should be fine. It's going to be tight.
Mac T gets to experience the wings.
If you can
The
keep him
wings are
behind
baby.
Nah, he's got the pace,
gone.
mate. Yeah, he's gone.
And Charlie's just done a 130, so 130.8. So that's the speeds we're
But I
reaching.
will be surely glad to stick right back with him. Considering he passed me on that middle DRS straight, I'm fixing to get DRS on this next one. And I will surely take that. I'm not going to complain one bit.
Oh,
They're
new
starting a battle
tyres.
up front.
Teammates are right up there with him.
He is on the slower end of it, though.
Yeah. Shit, even with DRS, Mac T is still pulling on me. Those fresh softs are definitely paying dividends. But 2 helpings of
Yeah.
DRS, I'll take it. That's all I'm going to
Well,
get at that point.
Got a couple laps till I'll go back on a new set of softs. Try and take these softs as long as I can to make it a bit more fun at the end.
So you guys obviously used to racing in the 50% races. What do you prefer? Do you prefer the 50s or the 100s? What's if you had to choose of a evening to do a race and somebody said 100 or 50? What would you go for?
Probably the 50. For me,
Yeah.
they're
It's
they're
less
not as
time-consuming.
long. The time of it is better. Plus, I feel like the racing is a little bit closer in those 50% than it is in this, because it's very easy for the field to get stretched out over all these laps.
Like it is now.
Like it has
Yeah.
done here, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Mac T pulled 4 seconds on me on that lap.
I do prefer 100% races. I wish we did do it weekly instead of bi-weekly, but 50%'s definitely the more optimized races.
Yeah, the 50% is the ones
Servatza
I'm
has
not as
found my
familiar
DRS.
with. Other than obviously watching you guys, but actually driving in them is a different experience, I'm sure.
I think they're just on the cusp of giving a good different strategies.
Mm.
Like a lot of them, a lot of races, a lot of tracks, you can. What was the last one? I think it might have been Spain. Like Spain, you could go soft to mediums, but you could also go medium hards, and they're very similar paced.
Right.
Yeah.
Like you do see in 50% races, you do see a lot. You do see a lot of different strategies. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that's very true. That is very true.
That's one thing this game has done well is get it to where strategies are more open on it. It's not just a medium
Qatar.
hard or hard medium. Yeah. Oh, Qatar was
no.
lovely. I don't think we'll get that same type of race.
I've undercut dueling.
Yeah. I don't think we'll get the same type of race at Qatar this season as we will next.
No.
Considering there's no sprint to glitch the tire wear and the fuel. But yeah, it still should be a good one though.
We're looking forward to Spa midweek.
Definitely am.
I'm looking forward to the entertainment from it. I'm going to see how the McLarens fare.
Well, I was going to
around
say,
there.
if Spicy and Jay are back this week, that will mix things up because they had so much pace last time out. That's definitely their track.
I know Spicy has said he will be there. I don't know about Lost yet. Oh my gosh, I have had the moment of a lifetime.
Come on, Dorlin. I'm pitting this lap. You better catch me so you can get DRS. I think either way, I'm going to slow down. T is fighting Mac T.
Trailing the car ahead by 15.3 seconds.
I'm going to do an extra. I was going to pit this lap. I'm going to do an extra lap just so Dorlin can get DRS and slipstream.
Servats is the next victim of my high wings. He got by me because I had a terrible section earlier. And so I just had DRS and just launched past him there on that straight.
Yeah, under a lap of fuel left.
I think you'll be good.
Gonna stay out a couple more laps because I need to hold up Mac T again. I just gave Dorling an absolute wonderful slingshot. But see if he puts in fastest lap. Have you done your last pit stop, David?
Nope. Yeah, you'll come out ahead of me.
I was a little
you
bit scared.
pulled quite a bit of a gap there. Like I said, the default setup is not good around here. The good thing is, I don't believe I'm going to get lapped.
No,
I don't think
we're
any
all
of us
safe on
are,
that.
actually.
The leaders are just coming around to turn 10 now, so
Okay, good. I didn't speed into the pits again.
all right, a wave to David as I go past.
Yep.
David onto those
That's
softs.
quite a bit of an offset on the tires, though.
Right.
I think I held Servats out to dry there by doing that too, so we'll see what his pace is like now. Oh, turn one just sucks on new tires.
T is gaining on Dorling. So, time for Mr. OhBoh to do a Sergio Perez. The one thing I don't want to do is give him DRS now. Let's use my battery.
So David's got 10.5 seconds to close me down the 9th place.
In 14 laps to try and do it.
Well, if you've got Embeleki's pace, you'll do it in about 2 laps. So.
I'm not going to have that pace. Not with this setup. I wish.
Closing down on Srivatsa.
I think Srivatsa,
7.5 seconds.
I think he may be trying to go to the end here on those tires.
I don't know.
I don't know how well it's going to work out, but we'll see. He pitted after me. I know that. After my last stop before this.
Oh,
one.
really? Okay.
Yeah. So
they're quite old.
They're a little bit fresher, but it was no more than 5 laps.
I'm definitely
that he
getting
pitted
about
after
half
me.
a
So they're
second
quite
of that.
old. Yeah.
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 If not more than that, actually, in a minute. I did find though when the tyres go on here, they just properly go. It's not like
They go.
There we go. Done my job.
great alpha teamwork.
Dorling was 6 seconds ahead of me. MacT is now passed, and Dorling is 8 seconds ahead of me. So there's 2 seconds for you, Dorling.
I can now see Srivatsa. It's the first time I've seen anyone for a long while.
Get on these fresh set of softs.
Oh, and you have a good chance of getting fastest lap potentially too.
Yeah, I reckon.
Oh,
If you have the pace for it.
was not paying attention. No, I don't think I've got the pace.
Okay, gap to the car ahead is 23.7 seconds.
There comes OhBoh in front.
Goes really wide.
Good pit stop.
I've still got another set of new softs.
Softs, yeah, because we restarted the lobby. You
Yeah.
don't have that set from quali go against. You get that set back as a brand new set.
This is my third set of softs.
Is it? Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I went medium. I went softs, mediums, soft.
So it looks like the podium is going to end up being Charlie, Ghosty, and SS7 here.
Well, SS7's
Those are
gone
the
well
three
then.
running up there in the front.
They have flown up the road, haven't they?
MacT has not had the best of races here. And Malecki seems a little lonesome up there in 4th. Then it's your teammate in 5th, Owen. MacT in 6th. Owen, you're fixing to be in 7th by the looks of it.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for DRS. Fastest lap attempt.
He's positioned behind
To give you this,
Srivatsa.
I use half my battery and I put in a 131.5. And that was after having a terrible turn 10, so I backed off my attempt of it. So
I've only
you
got
could definitely
20% battery though.
yeah. It's a 30.7. Yeah, I think Srivatsa's got to commit to going to the end here. I think I may end up getting him because of that. I think I pulled the Hamilton Hungary 2021 strat on him. The question is, do I catch him in 10 laps? The problem is there's a car between me and him that I have to catch first.
Yeah, there's an
That would be an
AlphaTauri might
AlphaTauri.
have something to say about it, you know.
Yeah, I'm slowly catching
are.
him too, but I don't know if it'll be enough time.
So we've got 10 laps to go. After this
Yep.
one.
This is not going to be a fastest lap. I've missed so many apexes. It's going to be a personal best though. Mac T's currently got fastest lap.
Yep. Here's the, I think the greatest stat I think I've ever found in all the elite races. Out of all the wins, podiums, pole positions, all that he's done in the league, SHS is still yet to take a fastest lap in a feature race. In all what, 22 races he competed in?
It's just
he
incredible.
never once got a fastest lap in a feature race. He got one in a sprint race, but never a single one in a feature race. And what it really shows is M1 had 5 fastest laps last year, and the difference of the championship was 5 points.
Oh yeah.
Ghosty's put in the Discord chat that he's got no fuel.
Oh really?
Oh no. He's gonna suffer.
I thought fuel might play a role today.
I'm still over 1 lap extra.
I've only 0.64 I've got left, but that'll be enough to the
Oh,
end.
you'll make it. Yeah, you should make it with that.
I think I calculated about 6 a lap. So.
Ghosty's just gonna drop like a fly. The problem is he's 2/3 of a lap ahead of me, and I don't know if I can catch that 2/3 of a lap in 10 laps. We'll see.
Same. Dawling's going to be eyeing up that 3rd place.
Yeah, spot on the podium.
Imaleki is.
He's not going to know about it though.
Yeah, but Imaleki's got a good gap ahead of your teammate there.
Very true. Didn't see that.
Nearly on the back of Savatza here. Nearly.
Okay, the car behind catching you in a race of about 2 seconds a lap. Be aware.
We all quiet, are we?
Yeah, we're all really concentrated now.
Because it's starting to get down to those final few laps, and we're all kind of focused on trying to get to this battle. I know Subtle and I are both trying to catch Cervatza here. At the rate he's catching Cervatza, I'm catching him at twice the rate, because I'm catching Subtle as I do this too. Somebody is ever so close to that DRS though.
I'm in it this time.
Depending on how much fuel Ghosty's down by.
I don't think we have it set to the hard like fuel thing if you go under. If you're like under fueled. I don't know, we'll see.
It's going to be the last
He's dropping, yeah.
He's going to be fuel saving now, yeah, but
Yeah.
it depends how much he's under.
Yeah.
Like if he's like a lap at the moment, now knowing that there's going to be no safety car, he could lose out a lot of positions, but he could just be on 0, saying he's got no fuel.
Yeah, and just have to save. I wonder how much he's under.
That is a question.
I found an Aston Martin ahead of me now. Not an AlphaTauri.
Yeah, we are through on the Travatza.
I'm gaining on Mac T.
Oh, go for it. How far is Mac T up the road?
Yeah, maybe you want to ask that one first. 23 seconds.
Okay. 7 laps, doable.
But it's not every day that I'm going to say I'm gaining.
No, exactly.
So,
Yeah, it's kind of like Subtle when he said, hey, I'm taking a screenshot of this. I'm P4 at the moment.
yeah.
May never see it
You
again.
take those. Hey, I did the same thing when I stole that pole position last week. I was like, I may never get this again, so I'm going to take it while I can.
But just be mindful, anything can happen.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
There's still 7 laps to go. Someone could put it in a wall.
Yes. Now I think this is going to be the benefit of having this default setup. Is I'm fixing to be a rocket ship
Yeah.
on Srivatsa here.
Yeah.
Probably get both of us at this rate because I've not been able to get away. Couple of errors.
No, you've not quite been able to get away, but I don't think I can get both of you here. I definitely get Srivatsa.
Yeah, I see you coming.
There's the good news. I think I'll probably have to sit behind this lap and then go for it on the next one. Never mind. This setup is
There he
very
comes.
powerful.
The one thing I have just thought about, who else could be level?
Yeah. SS7 may be because he's not dropping from he's not really he's dropped from Ghosty Charlie up ahead, and he's not really gotten away from Ghosty.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that was sorry, you see my pain now through
I
that
did.
turn.
Thank you because you've allowed me
Yeah,
to stay
it's
within a
never
second.
my turn, yeah. Yeah. It has never been a good turn for me. And now I have Owen 13 seconds up the road, who I will not catch at this rate,
In
considering he pit
6
before me.
laps.
Yeah, you
gotta
pit
do
before
2
you pit
seconds
after me too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You pit after me too, so your tires are gonna be fresher.
What percent are yours on?
21 on the left rear, which is my most worn.
Mine's 14.
Mm-hmm.
But I've got Mac T's time crumbling down.
It's
I
a
will
sitting
enjoy
duck
it.
to Owen.
I will enjoy it while I can. Oh, 23 seconds down to 22.9.
That 1/10 of a second may matter.
You never know.
I think
Oh,
I've
20
managed to break the
22.9.
DRS to the two behind me.
Give Srivatsa
Somehow
some credit.
I'm gonna scrape P8 out of this race. Your tires are fresher than his, Subtle, so you should be able to get away.
He's stayed with us.
Yeah,
Midway through the lap,
I think I caught him out on that
down
pit
to
stop, though.
22.6.
Yeah,
Has
I
Mac
caught
T
him out
got
by
a
the
problem?
pin again. Be crazy to me if everybody was underfueled and somehow us that overfueled scrape something out of this race.
Imagine. And there was me. What did I say? I'll go 2 laps.
Yeah, I think you're gonna be right on the money.
What? I thought I dropped Srivatsa from DRS, but no.
Almost.
Yeah, I was going to put 2 laps of fuel in. I'm thankful I went up
Now-
to +3.
Now, Soto, here's the question for you. You have the ability to walk away with just as many points as Srivatsa, but do you want the bragging rights of finishing ahead, or do you want the bragging rights of getting fastest lap?
Well, there's every danger if I go for fastest lap, I also find a wall.
Don't get it, yeah. Yeah, you don't get it too.
Or a penalty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say if I'm still 10th by like lap 55, I'm pitting going for the fastest lap because there's at least maybe an extra point in it. But
Mac T is
I've managed this.
definitely fuel saving, and I almost spun.
I think a lot of people are.
He is definitely, because I've noticed every braking zone, I'm gaining. That's where I'm gaining my time.
Yeah.
But he is 22 seconds ahead.
He may also be trying to save battery because if he's got a gap, he could. Well, he's already got fastest lap, so he wouldn't need to pit for that.
He might just
So
be chilling.
he's
He
just
might realize
barely
it.
holding on to DRS there. Srivatsa's is just barely holding on to it.
Doing a pretty decent job. I'm not having to use my battery, but it's
Yeah.
I've got 0.3 of fuel. I might have to fuel
Oh,
save myself.
yeah, I've got 0.3.
Maybe just a bit.
Just about enough. I think I calculated about 0.6, 0.7 a lap burn. So
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 4 laps. So
Yeah,
Just
yours
about
should
enough.
be pretty good, yeah.
might have to just lift and coast last lap.
yeah. So
My
lap
eyes are starting to hurt.
54.
My hands,
Oh, I went deep.
my hands feel like they are the controller.
They are
My
now
eyes
one.
hurt. Yeah, I am at 1 with my rig.
I can only imagine how those guys that with the wheel feel, their whole body throughout the race. An hour and 40 minutes to do the whole race and how it can feel.
Ghosty says, SS7, please, I think he's trying to get DRS.
Yeah.
All hanging on in there.
Yeah, he's begging for the DRS.
David's replying. Look at this
No,
multitasking.
I was removing. Yeah, no, I had my laptop was, it went to sleep and I went to wake it back up, and there was some text in it where I was putting in the password in Discord because it didn't require it at that time. It was before it required it. So
I genuinely do not think that I could manage letting go of my controller right now and doing something else.
yeah.
Physically not possible.
My palms are stuck. The only thing that's moving are the tips of my fingers and my thumbs.
All right, here we are. Lap 55. We're counting them down. 3 to go.
Mm-hmm. Servetta is stuck there with you. You
Yeah,
may want to keep
really
saving that
hasn't gone
battery
away.
because he may be going for that last lap over.
That's what I'm worried about. So we'll save a little bit of
Yeah.
battery in defence, but they've got some pace on me.
Don't want to get the namesake of finishing last on track.
So as Ghosty asks for DRS, SS7 looks like he's pulled out a gap.
Yeah, just a little bit. Yep.
And I think there might be an issue with Dorling. Mac T just was 21 seconds ahead of me. Dorling was 29. So there was an
he's
8 second.
yeah.
There's an 8 second gap between them. There is now only a 5 second gap in a lap.
Wow.
Yeah, the fuel will really start showing here in these last couple laps. That's where you really start to see it. If somebody's under. But I don't think the fuel is as punishing as puncture is.
4.5 seconds now. Crikey.
So it could be a last lap change of positions.
Yeah. It's down to 3.5 seconds. Could I steal a point from Dorling?
Who knows? Who knows? The leaders are fixing to start their final lap.
Oh yeah, I thought there was like 2 laps left.
There is for us, just over, but
Oh
they're
yeah,
on
of
the.
course.
Oh, Ghostie's 0.5 under. Oh wow.
Oh.
Hang him out to
I
dry,
think-
SS7.
Yeah, I think it'll still be enough to where he'll still be
Yeah.
able to finish, because the fuel settings don't punish the under if you're unfueled as much. But yeah, the FIA may need to take that liter sample of fuel subtle.
We'll get down there with my test tube straight after the race.
Yeah, make sure you can provide a 1 liter sample. Otherwise, that's a disqualification. I'm kidding
Emelecki's
there.
going to be licking his lip.
Yep.
For, like we said at the start, he always finds a way.
He does.
Yeah, but Emelecki's penalties.
Crikey.
Well, what kind of penalties is he holding?
The last I saw, he had 3 second penalty.
He's going to be ruining that 5-second penalty speeding into the pits now. Because that probably would have been the gap that he needed to get ahead.
Yeah.
Final
Not
lap
my
of the
last
race.
lap. Yeah.
Subtle, I think you may just have enough here.
We'll see how
To
much
hold
battery
Srivatsa
Srivatsa
behind.
is closing.
2 seconds between Mac T and Dorling.
Ghosty's going to hold on.
Yeah, that I think the fuel needs to definitely be looked at in the way
It
of
would be an interesting one, yeah.
he did not lose as much time as he should have for being half a lap under fueled.
Yeah.
But there it is. Charlie Ark first, SS7 second,
Second.
Second. Yep.
Oh, Charlie
Ghosty
again.
third, Emeleki
Mm.
fourth, M Dorling fifth, Mac T sixth. I'm coming up to the last corner, going to be in seventh. Good old
I
David
went
T in
on.
eighth.
I win with the default setup. I'm first on the default setup here. I'll take that win.
We're going to have a last corner battle, I think, between me and Travatza.
Oh, my
holding him
hands.
off.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have enough to hold him off.
Ah. Wow, wow, wow. Let's go to this subtle battle. Oh, yeah.
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah, no, I managed to
Yeah.
pull out half a second in the end.
Uh,
Well done, everybody. We made it to the end. Little love tap for David there. Ooh,
yeah, I just had the fun of spinning around.
very good. Oh, Ghosty gets driver of the day from the game.
Mm.
Let's see those finishing positions. Charlie on the top step. So, do we know what happened to Mac T? Because they were right up there for a long while.
The disconnect and then traffic.
Of course.
Mm. Good race though.
Was a good race.
Congrats to Charlie. Another one.
There they are celebrating on the top step. All right. Let's take a look. So, Charlie came home first, SS7 in second, Ghosty in third, with or without fuel, Emeleki in fourth, him Dorling in fifth, Mac T in sixth, OhBoh, nicely done Owen, in seventh, David T on a default setup in eighth.
I'll take it.
Yeah, absolutely. And Travatza in 10th, and DNF Stesavess and T-Man. So, just how are the hands, guys? I've just opened mine up.
My hands are now called a controller. Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, right. So if I come off of there, let's go back to. I'm going to stop recording. What we'll do, if I flip up to our holding screen here, I will see if I can find us today's replay. We'll have a quick look at the start. I've selected the right one. And this recent one. What's
okay.
today's date? 13th?
14th.
14th. Oh, it's that one. There we go.
Crikey. Right. What a race.
Alright, let's shift this along a little bit.
Yeah, I was able to get the replay. But yeah, the car just did not stop for me. I broke early too. Just didn't want to stop. 63 brake bias at the start is not the one to go with.
No. Let's make this a bit bigger. Put it up on the top. Alright. This was the replay. Start. Ooh. Carried away with the slider. So I guess I would have seen. Who would I have seen? There's Emeleki on my right. Oh, this is the formation that. Too far ahead already. Right, here's the start. I had a shocker of a start, as you can see.
There it is. Oh, wow.
I went deep. Fortunately, just didn't tag Emeleki. But yeah, Decibest was recovering. And then we all settled into it really quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The team man went very wide. So these hards to begin with were not too bad, but it did mean I just couldn't keep up with you guys. Perhaps if your experience definitely showed there. Whether or not mediums would have meant any better, I don't know. I'm not as fast as you guys, but it may have helped me stay on that chain. But as soon as I lost the back of, or Srivatsa lost the back of you guys, that was it. That was us done. Good race though.
Srivatsa had the fuel save in that race.
Yeah. So I wonder if you weighed it up, sort of the fuel saving versus carrying more fuel, enough fuel that you need, whether or not there's actually how much of a benefit there is.
To be honest, I definitely feel it's better to just be able to push instead of having to fuel save.
One less thing to worry about for sure. All right. Well,
you're too good of a person to be reported, David.
Hey, doesn't mess with the nice comment. I would be okay with him reporting it, but like I said, 100% my fault. I didn't mean to tap him. Just part of racing.
all right. So yeah, a few comments in the chat. Just scan through. I'm well behind all of this. The whole race was fuel saving. I see it from Srivatsa now. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I think we leave it there, guys. I'll just show everyone the standings as we went into that race. So, yeah, MacT was in the lead, but with Charlie Art picking up maximum points, they'll shift up, well, they'll appear on here for at least. I guess, what do you think? Emeleki takes the lead now? Or no, SS7?
I think Emeleki was already leading.
I see what happened to MacT there. After he got kicked when he boxed for mediums, he had a brand new set, but it put him on a set with 30% wear.
Oh. So
that's unfortunate. Yeah.
And then constructors-wise... Yeah, Ferrari were leading the way in the constructors. I think that will... Well, no, again, an Emeleki might move the dial and SS7 on with Mercedes also. Where did M. Dorling finish?
He finished 5th.
Fifth, and you got, what, 6th?
MacT was 6th, I got 7th.
Oh, okay. So good watch out for Romeo anyway. Well, you'll be moving up there.
Oh, wow. Srivatsa went plus 3.2 on the fuel, and he still had to fuel save. Oh, wow.
Oh, really? Wow.
That's a lot of fuel save in there.
Yeah. That's a tough one. All right, guys. I'm going to close the stream here. I'm sure we'll continue to chat offline, but thank you all for watching. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, however much of it you have left, or the early hours of Monday morning. We'll be back Wednesday, 7:45 p.m. UK time for the Elite race. And this week we are... Where are we? That's a really good question.
Spa.
Oh, Spa. How could I forget?
Yeah, your favorite. Your favorite. You can't be forgetting that one.
Definitely not. All right, Spa on Wednesday, 7:45 p.m. UK time. See you for that one. To my co-commentators today, David, Owen, thanks for being here. Will you come and do it again next time?
We'll see. Can't confirm it yet, but I may pop my head in once again.
You're both welcome at any time.
For an Iron Man, I'll be here.
Yeah, good man. Okay.
The
Thanks,
Elite
guys.
is a bit more, requires a bit more concentration.
Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I wouldn't expect you on a Wednesday.
That's for sure.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't expect you on a Wednesday.
Yeah, I couldn't do this on a Wednesday while racing. That would take a lot. So.
All right, folks. Thanks for watching.
It was a fun one.
See you
Cheers,
on
Mark.
Wednesday. Thanks, guys. Speak soon. Take care.